For the next 3 days, we're gonna be living deep in the bayous of Louisiana on this 40-foot houseboat. When we sold our house and hit the road 4 years ago, we decided to spend these years making the most epic memories, and that's exactly what we're doing. So, while we're on our cross-country road trip in our renovated Class C motorhome from Florida to the tip of Baja, California, we decided to make a pit stop here in Pierrepont, Louisiana, and see if we could survive a few days on the swamp tuna. Good morning from a houseboat.
In Louisiana's bayous.
I can't believe that we spent the night here last night.
No, this is definitely one of the coolest adventures, trips that we've gotten to do. I wasn't even, how did we find this?
I just started thinking, I was like, it would be cool if we could go explore the bayous, but we need a boat, but I want to live on it. And so I didn't think I would find one that you could actually drive around, and then I did.
Like if you like fishing or just being away from literally everything, this is perfect. Like there's nobody around for, I don't know how far we'd have to go. It took us 2 hours to get to this spot, going through like a river to a lake, and then off that lake into another little bayou, I guess is what they really are, or something. I'm not sure. I don't know the classifications of all these things, guys.
Sure, let us know in the comments when we get it wrong, because we're not going to get them all right. But I want to show you this houseboat. It's pretty cool. And like Craig said, we shoved off last night. And so we've already spent a night here on this cool boat. So this is actually the front of the boat where Craig has been driving. You got all your boat driving stuff, the anchor at the front. It's actually been pretty simple to operate, which is pretty cool because like anybody can just come out here and drive the houseboat around. We've got a seating area over here where you just saw us sitting, paddles for the kayaks over there on the side. And we rented this houseboat off WRVL, and it's off of Lake, it's in the bayou areas of Lake Vermont. So let's go inside. And yes, we brought the dogs with us, of course. It's basically like a whole studio apartment.
This is Maverick eating Leland's food. That's why he's so much bigger than Leland, if anybody was wondering.
Stop eating Leland's food, Maverick. Anyways, you've got your bed, you've got a whole kitchen, and this place was fully stocked. I was so impressed. Like, we didn't bring all this food. This is all the snacks and the food that they left for us to eat here. It's so cool. Most well-stocked like Airbnb type thing I've ever been to. We are completely off-grid. However, we still have running water. There's solar panels up top, battery bank in a closet. We've got a propane stove so that we can cook. I'm about to cook our breakfast this morning. I guess 12-volt fridge ice chest thing for all of our goodies. If you had extra people, you've got this bunk bed here. This is just for all of our stuff, and a full-size bathroom with a shower, tub, a whole full tub. I just realized we could really make use of this. We don't get a tub very often in the RV, and a composting toilet, which I've actually never used before till we got on this boat. So that was an experience, I guess. Hot water from a tankless water heater, and then out back we have another cool deck here. Nice area to sit, watch the sunrise or the sunset, depending on which way you're facing. You've also got your boat motor over here, and this is what is going to take us all around. Hopefully, we don't get lost out here in the swamp and get eaten by a gator.
Now we got to take these little rascals on a walk, which isn't the easiest thing around here. I don't know if you noticed, but it's a lot of swamp and the banks and trees and all that stuff, and getting a 40-something foot boat to the bank is pretty tough.
But we found us a little spot.
We got a little spot. We got a little spot. I think we found an alligator's
skeleton.
But it's not over here. Maybe we'll go this way so dogs don't get in it. Right. There's a whole bunch of teeth.
It looked just like an alligator jaw.
Maverick. Hey, don't mind the flip-flops, guys.
Perfect place to wear flip-flops.
Also, I forgot to pack a hat or anything to like fix my hair with.
Or shirts.
Or shirt, so I'm gonna be in the same shirt and hoodie for the whole trip. Okay, don't judge. My life going to be clean anyway.
Look at this. That's definitely an alligator jaw. That's crazy. And then there's like more pieces of it over there. Yep, this is the other side of its jaw, I think, where it had the teeth in it. Its head and its spine. Okay, so there's definitely alligators out here. I mean, if we didn't already know.
As soon as we got here last night, I saw one like just sitting in the water, and he let us get with the houseboat like 4 feet from him before he went under. It was just crazy. Where's all the gators at? I'm looking for them. Can't find them though. So while we're out here on this swampy bayou for the next 3 days, we got, is it 3 days? How about that? We got 3 challenges for 3 days. And real quick, while we're on the matter of just talking about nonsense stuff, 9 out of 8 times Victoria sees a stick in the water, she thinks it's an alligator.
It could be an alligator.
So I just want y'all to know, if she tells you guys that she sees an alligator, just assume it's a stick, okay? Anyways, back to our challenges. We got 3 challenges. I gotta redeem myself on this fishing thing, okay? If y'all watched the Alaska trip and saw our halibut fishing, you know that Victoria barely beat me by a lot.
More like blew you out of the water. Literally.
Okay.
Smashed you.
Okay.
On the fishing challenge.
Go home.
I am. This is where I live now.
So I'm gonna do some redeeming on that. We also want to make it all the way down over the duration of this trip. We want to make it down from the lake we're at. We'll show you on this map, all the way down to Grassy Lake. And for our 3rd challenge is to do some kayaking, but not just kayaking. We want to try and spot us a gator and then catch it and throw it on Victoria's kayak.
Okay, no, we are going to go
Wouldn't
kayaking.
that be a good challenge?
No, that's not the challenge. We want to go see some wildlife while kayaking, specifically gators, from an appropriate distance, because I do not want to get eaten. And if Craig gets eaten, wow, what would I do?
You'd have to drive the boat back. Maybe that's the challenge. We make Victoria, okay, I get us where we're going. Victoria has to navigate the boat all the way back and dock it, okay? That's the challenge. Holy smokes, I think we stand a better chance of catching a gator than you driving us back. Oh my goodness, she drove that RV the other day. Whew. Anyways, we got some breakfast we're gonna eat before, she's gonna get started on that. I'm gonna start heading out to the lake because it is a long trek through these swampy bayous. And I'm just calling them swampy bayous because I don't know if it's a swamp or if it's a bayou. So it's a swampy bayou.
And I'm about to make us breakfast while we're driving the boat. This is honestly so cool. We got eggs. Hey there, Maverick. You tried to jump off the boat, that's why you had to come inside? I bet so. And we got bacon. It's already stocked, came stocked in the houseboat. And I can tell we made it out on Lake Brett because it's gotten a lot more rocky. In the channels, it's super calm. You can, like, everything just stays in place. It still stays in place pretty good. I mean, we've got stuff all over the walls, but it gets a little more rocky once you get out here on the lake and the waves are a little bit bigger from the wind. Now that we're out here on the lake and I'm looking at how big it is, I'm having a little bit more doubts about making it all the way across to go to Grassy Lake. But, I mean, we're gonna try. Looking at Google Maps, the bayous over there between Lake Brett and Grassy Lake look like they could be really fun to explore. So that's why we want to make our way down there and get the full experience. We just want to explore. We like seeing what there is to see.
So you get used to driving this thing pretty quick. However, I will say, like, because it's so long, it's 40-something feet long, so knowing where, like, if you're pointing straight, it's kind of difficult because you might think you're pointing straight, but the back end be swung over a little bit, which then, I don't know. All that to say, like you're constantly making little adjustments like this to keep it kind of going, pointing the way you want. And the bayou is kind of narrow, so you ain't got too much room to just be letting it swing and go all over the place. Other than that, it's pretty simple driving boat.
Okay, breakfast is served.
About
We've
time.
got eggs, grits, and bacon. Breakfast in the middle of the swamp.
You hear that?
What?
Nature. Another nature's like, you hear that? Humans.
Should we move on to the houseboat?
I ain't sorry. So far we had good luck with a decent amount of nature for only being here since last night.
And it got dark pretty quick after we got where we were going last night. Okay, I'm a little nervous. I was a little nervous last night. Maybe I'm not nervous now because we've convinced ourselves it was a fish. But we're laying in bed. Craig's already asleep. I'm just laying there. And all of a sudden we hear literally like somebody was knocking on the boat windows or something. We had lights on. It was totally dark outside, so we could not see. And I'm like, what's that? What's that?
And there's no way like
nobody around.
somebody swam or paddled something to us because like we were back in there.
Nobody.
So we would have heard a boat.
And it was not just like, like one knock. It was like, and
It happened twice.
twice. We've convinced ourselves a fish flopped onto the boat, flopped around, and then flopped off. Or a bird landed on the roof. Or a gator tried to get us, or there's ghosts here.
There has been, yeah, or there's ghosts. That's the one I'm leaning towards. Or aliens. Huh? Aliens?
Could be aliens. That is a huge gator.
That's probably the biggest gator I've seen.
We made it to our kayaking spot, and it is full of gators. I mean, like, we've seen the most gators since we pulled up here out of anywhere so far. We flew the drone over. There's huge gators laying on the ground. There's huge gators in the water. And now I'm pretty nervous about kayaking. I mean, obviously I knew there was gators, but now I've seen them. I don't know. How you feeling?
I don't know, they pretty big seeming too. There's one right there just in the water
Literally right
where we
there.
were in to go kayaking. I don't know. I feel like they'll just swim off where you get to them or anything. But also, I believe alligators get territorial after they get to like a certain size and stuff. And these are big.
Listen, we're used to our Florida gators.
Yeah,
I don't know.
North Florida gators,
North
not
Florida.
even like Everglade gators.
I feel like those are different than the Louisiana bayou swamp gators.
That's because we catch them all and then send them to the Everglades.
Okay, but maybe we'll kayak around a little bit here. I really wanted to. It's pretty. It's really pretty out here.
Yeah.
The greenery and the moss and the water. It's definitely one of the coolest places we've explored. And there's nobody. We haven't seen a single person. We're just out here totally remote, totally by ourselves. How awesome is this? As long as we don't get eaten by a gator.
Yeah, that's I wonder if we get bit or something. I think it's just we're gonna die before anybody can come save us.
And then just bring it
Boy,
over
I
here.
feel like the gators are bigger than this kayak.
I feel like they are too.
All right, go on, get in yours.
Hang on. Go get yours first. We're going to get in them together.
No, I want you first. That way, if there's one right there under us waiting, it'll get you.
Nope. Okay, that one. Okay, Craig's getting it. Oh my gosh, you look like you're about to fall.
Why does it move so much? Maybe I'll sit down.
Okay, this looks like a good technique. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Why does it go so far under? Yep, my butt slipped.
Already?
Already. Watching that gator.
It's so big and it's right there.
I laugh so hard when you fall in.
Logically, I know that the gators are scared of us and that they don't want to be near us. But then also, like, what if they, I don't know, do? What if they do? Craig just saw another gator jump in. This is going fantastic.
We haven't even made it that far from the houseboat yet. So the reason that there's these little offshoots all through this area is because they drill for oil out here, or mining. I know oil drilling is one of the big ones out here. So they create these little channels, and what's crazy is I can smell the oil through here. So I guess they're still actively drilling. I don't know. I'm not sure, but they definitely have drilled a lot here.
I got kind of nervous about the like 5 different huge gators we'd seen right over there, and I let Craig go by himself. I mean, I'm still out here. All right, let's see how you do this.
What you doing?
I'm just getting ready for this here. Okay.
That hurt?
No. I just was going slow, but I didn't fall in. My butt did get wet.
Mine did.
We're off to find a good fishing spot. Captain Craig is at the helm.
Captain Crunch.
That's probably about more right. So we're going to try to find our fishing spot closer to Grassy Lake, because obviously it's quite far away, so we got to start making our way there.
And we don't want to get stuck going across the big lake after dark.
No, so. Definitely not. We're heading, so we're going across a portion of the lake we're at right now. Well, in a few minutes, that's where we're headed. Right now we're in a nice canal, which we have seen so many eagles and birds and little turtles jumping
There's a hawk right there.
There's a hawk right in front of us. So cool. What's our challenge? How do you win this fishing challenge?
I think if only one person catches a fish, then obviously they win.
Yes.
But I think we should just keep it simple, and biggest fish wins.
Biggest fish wins. Okay. Feeling lucky. Who do you think's gonna win? Put your guesses in the comments.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Here's a picture of the biggest bass I've ever caught. Okay, we're gonna put that up for you.
Oh my gosh.
Just so y'all can see how I once used to be. So talented.
There it is. Willow Tree Canal.
Wow.
There's a willow tree over there?
I don't see no willow tree. They be fibbing.
I don't know. Looks like a good old canal for some
It looks
fishing.
pretty narrow. What's that in the water right ahead, dead ahead? That's a gator.
Oh, is there a gator?
Yep.
Yep, I see its head. Oh, and he just went under. Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Going right across.
Mm-hmm. Is that one right there too?
Oh my gosh. We need to put the dogs up.
Wow.
Because they're going to get eaten by gators.
They ain't even see it.
They might see it.
There's 2 of them. There's one right there.
I know.
What the world? There's more here than another place maybe.
Oh my gosh. It's right there. Oh. And I just heard one get in the water. This place might have more gators than the last spot we were in.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we are going extremely. That was a big one.
That was a big one. Dang
We didn't even see
just
it.
hiding there.
You're over here distracting me.
Okay, keep your eyes peeled. They blend in so good.
Oh, you got stuck.
You got stuck on the stick. Really just right there as we're passing by.
Throw a cracker at him.
It's so naturey here.
Mm-hmm. If that's a word.
I don't know. I mean, just the bird noises and the breeze and the moss and the flowers.
And the slight rattling sound from the vibrations of the motor.
Well, we'll turn that off in a second.
I think I'm gonna anchor right there and then fish towards that tree line.
Okay. It's like pink. Oh, do you see them? Are they flamingos?
I don't think so.
But they're pink. we did not bring any of our own fishing poles, so we are having to use the fishing poles that are on board, which are okay, but I think most people who come on this boat to fish bring their own poles.
Well,
so
it's okay.
I mean, one
These
doesn't
poles
cast.
are terrible. This tip's broken on this one. The best casting one is this little tiny rod. And they're all like push button Zebco, so.
So really, you know, I think this is it just increases the challenge.
Yes, it'll be a challenge.
It's going to be a challenge, all right, to catch a fish at all. So, yeah.
God.
But this place looks like it should have a lot of fish. Oh, Craig's already getting started? What the heck? Where's mine? So that one doesn't have a tip, so I can't use it?
No, there's one up front you can use.
Okay, did you get the worms?
No, I didn't get them.
I gotta do everything around here, guys. We got some Texas-sized Canadian night crawlers.
I'm trying old frog. I don't know what we should be using right now. I don't know nothing about the fish around here or the seasons or anything.
I wouldn't call you an expert, any kind of fisherman.
I wouldn't either.
You don't fish much.
I just travel around in an RV doing different things. Yeah, how would I be an expert of anything? But if I catch the biggest fish, I'll become an expert.
I didn't know Craig was just going to leave me totally on my own here.
What do you mean it's a competition?
Throwing his little bait thing in the water, and I'm left to figure out I don't even know how to tie my hook. I think I remember a long time ago somebody telling me you twist it around a bunch of times like this, or a few times.
Don't be wasting our hooks.
And then you go through this hole at the beginning, like you twist, and then you go back through the little eyelet hole in the top. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
The right hook?
No, not for fake bait.
Oh.
Here.
Okay.
Get it. No, you have to.
I feel so bad.
Well, break him in half. Wait.
No.
Well, that ain't the one I broke in half already. Did you put weights on it?
I put a weight on it. Okay, you better watch out. Mostly because I don't know what I'm doing.
Good, I'm gonna go over here.
Oh, look at that bird over there.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Craig caught the biggest. He caught the biggest one right here. It's the biggest one of the day.
Don't be jealous.
You almost reeled it all the way in.
I just gotta get it in the boat and then I'll win.
But that one is a monster. Competition is not going well for either of us.
I'm getting aggravated with these poles.
If we could just catch a fish, the tiniest of fish, I think if either of us does that, we'll win. All right, Craig said he's given up on this spot. He gave up on that spot because we couldn't catch a single thing.
No.
There's no fish.
I think the gators ate them all. So
That must be it.
also the poles are really bad. You can't cast them how you want to cast them or where you want to cast them, and then like it won't cast far enough. And I was like just reeling one in for like 5 minutes, waiting for it to reel in, and it wouldn't reel in. And it's not the drag, guys. I know. I understand how poles work. The pole's just broken. So we're going to cross the lake, which is the calmest we have seen it ever so far, ever in the last 2 days.
And we have to make it all the way across the lake to get to Grassy Lake.
Which we're on our way. We're well on our way already crossing the lake. But if we can cross it, there's a marina
Bait and tackle
type of
store.
Yeah, so maybe they carry fishing poles, and we'll buy a fishing pole and go from there.
Craig is determined to win this challenge.
Oh, I'm winning.
Or catch a fish, one or the other.
Again, look at this big old bass I caught. It's gonna be somewhere in here.
Oh my gosh.
Just look at it.
We're also hoping to find our boondocking spot for the night before it gets dark. We've decided that it's still called boondocking because we're on a boat. It's literally like we're docking up somewhere and it's out in the boonies. So it's still boondocking. And we're off grid. We've made it to some civilization. There's like houseboats and houses along the lake here now.
Trying to make it to the store before it closes in like 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Where it's just around the corner. Just around the corner. We're going riveting like 4 miles an hour.
We got her all the way pinned to the floor.
But just to be clear, in if all you know about Louisiana is New Orleans, we are not in the New Orleans of Louisiana. We're in like the panhandle of Florida, Louisiana, the backwoods of Louisiana,
Yeah.
Cajun country.
Yeah.
So civilization it's still kind of out here. Not much going on.
Not much.
Which is exactly how we like it.
Yeah, I'd actually prefer there not to be anybody. That'd make it feel more remote.
Also, I don't think there's going to be anywhere for us to dock our boat at the store. So,
which isn't great if there's not. I don't think we can get fishing poles.
Well, you can I told Craig we could anchor right here and he can take the kayak over.
I got soaked in my kayak. I don't feel like getting soaked again. It's getting cold and we got a motorboat all the way back to our spot. Why can't she take the kayak and go get a pole?
Well, I don't know what pole he wants.
I don't know. Me.
You see right there, like behind all of this,
that
is
building,
a building with, I think, a store. What do you think? Can just leave or?
Yeah, I think we just go to their spot and figure it out. I guess worst case scenario, we just get a kayak tomorrow morning and bring it over and get some.
New plan. We did see our potential boondocking spot on the way here, and it looks good. And it's only just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the old store here.
So the plan is, go get our boondocking spot, probably eat dinner. It's dinner time now.
Oh, we got a good dinner. I'm making rice, and you have chicken and sausage gumbo, and I've got crawfish gumbo or something.
And then I'm gonna throw out the pole with a worm on it and just hope, because the sun's going down and it seems like a pretty good time for something to bite.
True. What a life though, out here on the bayous of Louisiana. Just on a boat, living on a boat. Just
driving our boat around. I just had a bite.
New spot for the win, or maybe appropriate fishing time of day.
Yeah, I think this is about the perfect time right now.
Okay, you saw it? Did you see what it was?
I didn't see what it said, but it came up and then it didn't set. I don't think he got a good bite on it, but.
Craig's gonna win the challenge because I'm cooking dinner and he's over here fishing.
If I catch one, I'll go cook. Except for the gumbo or fish gumbo stuff.
It's a nice shirt you got there.
Thank you.
I'm going to tell you the same thing tomorrow and the next day.
Well, if you want a shirt also that you can wear every single day without doing your hair and look perfectly fine in public, shop WildRVLife.com. Shop.wildrvlife.com. Now I just need a big old fish to bite and that'll set it.
Nothing too major for dinner. Like I'm not having to cook really, but I'm gonna cook some rice. And then we got from the local little Pierre Part store, we got these like home cooked Cajun meals already ready to go. All I gotta do is heat them up. The crawfish boil soup for me. I wanted to get something very authentic. And then chicken and sausage gumbo for Craig because no seafood. So we're having separate meals, but we're gonna put those over rice. And I think it should be pretty yummy. No, don't let him get it. Don't lose your frog. Oh my gosh.
Holy.
He's right there.
Look at him with his mouth open.
Oh my gosh, he's about to get it. Would you like some tea with your dinner?
Would you like some wine with your cheese?
We don't have any. Not that one.
I'm trying to learn how to bass fish. I want to beat the bass I've already caught. You can see it right here somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty good. A little salty.
I didn't make it. So.
It's very salty, Dan. I don't even like it.
Just curious, really? I thought it was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Mine's pretty good.
You ever caught a crawfish?
No, I've never caught a crawfish.
Funny story.
Let's hear it.
My buddy in high school had a car. It was a It was either a 240SX or a 300Z. He had both, and I can't remember what one at the time. Going home, which I lived about 20 minutes from my school, and I had soccer later that evening, but I left all my stuff at home, so I had to run home and go get it, and we took his car. I wanted to do a burnout because that was cool, I guess, back then to me. And I did a burnout. Well, no, I didn't. The car didn't spin the wheels at all, and instead it just went in a semicircle right into the ditch and filled up with water.
You attempted a burnout.
Yeah, I attempted a burnout. I don't know. I blame the car for being underpowered. But it filled up with water, and you're like, why don't you just push the brakes? It happened really fast. I called my stepdad. He came and pulled it out, and we took it back to my house, and my stepdad punched 2 holes in the floorboard to drain all the water out. And there was a crawfish in the floorboard.
That's how you caught your first crawfish.
No, that was just the funnest time I've caught a crawfish, I guess.
Did the car start?
Yeah, it kept running. I think it had some electrical issues, but it worked still.
Oh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You guys, I caught a fish. I caught a fish. I can't believe it happened. Okay, I gotta be quiet or I'm gonna scare all the other fishes away. What is this? What is it? I don't know, it's a decent size.
Eat it.
Okay.
You gotta know by taste.
Okay, can you see it? Can you see it good? Oh!
Ooh.
Kiss it.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, fish.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Maverick, watch out. I'm going to catch a Maverick here in a second. Everybody in the comments, tell us what this is, since apparently we don't know. Its spines, or his little things are kind of pokey. It's got purple. I caught a fish in the Louisiana swamp. Yeah. Okay. Go home, little fishy. Okay, gonna try my spot.
Your spot stinks. There's nothing here.
There's something there.
Nope. He was probably diseased and dying.
He looked pretty healthy.
It was his last meal.
Oh my gosh, you almost caught a tree. I think I ruined my only jacket I brought with me though.
That's disgusting.
With fish juice, fish slime.
All right, so we've decided we're not gonna go get new poles. We're actually just gonna start working our way down to our place. If I don't catch anything, Victoria just wins. I'm giving up on all this stuff. There's nothing even biting. We've tried live worms, fake worms, 2 different types of frogs.
I'm beginning to think fishing is just not our thing.
I don't know. I
wanted
know what's
to be
going on. I don't know what they are using around here. Well, really, I just want to catch a bass. But
Bass are hard to catch.
I don't really care about the catfish or anything like that. Because I don't eat seafood, so it's funner to catch trophy fish. Yeah, so the plan is we're going to take the boat, go all the way down to Grassy Lake. We'll continue to try fishing. I still have hope I can beat Victoria, but that's the plan. We got to find land, let the dogs off, let them go to the bathroom, and yeah, we'll get headed that way.
I feel like I'm going to have won this fishing challenge, just saying. I mean, maybe Craig still has a chance.
Get off my boat.
Do you think this means that if I actually tried learning how to fish, I would be like really, really good?
No. I don't know. I don't know. I know what my problem is. I just ain't got the patience for it.
I know.
I cast it 2 times, they ain't biting. I'm like, well, there ain't no fish in this water.
No fish in the water.
Nope.
None at all. Oh, we saw some jump, but they're not really there.
No, that's turtles.
Turtles. Nice little shove off there.
Yeah, dude.
We're pros. We're pro houseboat
Yeah.
livers. Y'all, they should have called this Grassy Lake because it is glassy and beautiful out here. We made it to Grassy Lake and we still have like a whole day. So I guess it wasn't as much of a challenge as I thought in terms of it being a time crunch, but this little motor did pretty good, got us here. And I don't know, I mean, there's several boats out here fishing. Craig might strike gold here with some bass or catfish or something.
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 Hey, maybe we put the kayaks in and
Oh, that would.
then we can kayak along the edges fishing.
Yeah, this
I
would
think
be
that's
a
what I'm
great
gonna do.
kayaking spot.
What else we got to do, guys? I still got to beat this fish killer over here.
I mean,
Old Fisherman Victoria.
I'm pretty good, obviously. I mean,
Fish whoa, man.
Yeah.
Laugh at my jokes.
it does look beautiful out here. Like a really good kayaking spot. Maybe not as many gators because it's out in the open. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself so that
There's definitely gators out here. What you
so I
mean?
don't mind.
It's probably where the mama gator lives, that 20-foot gator we're looking for. We're on our way. We're about to catch the first fish because Victoria takes forever. Look at her. She ain't even in a kayak yet. I think I'm going to go over here into this gator infested area and see if we can catch that big old elusive bass I've been after this entire trip. We'll see what happens.
A lovely day. Paddling away from the houseboat. It's sunny, it's gorgeous. The dogs are on board, of course. Doors are shut, so they can't get out, so they'll be fine inside the living portion while we do a little bit of exploring out here. Okay, so much for there being less gators here. Literally almost just kayaked right up to one. He left. I got about, how close was I? 20 feet? About 20 feet from him.
My rod broke. And I'm not untangling all that line just to have a untangled line with a broken reel. So we're going to go through mine back on the houseboat and I don't know, go paddle around, see if Victoria can catch a fish or something. It was a good try, guys. We almost had it. Not really, I didn't get a bite.
I didn't make it very far.
There's a gator right there, and if I catch it, I feel like I win. We're gonna go catch this gator.
You better not. You're gonna get eaten by a gator. It's not the biggest one we've seen, but it's not the smallest one either.
I'd be more worried about it turn me over.
Oh no.
What? Where'd he go? Dadgummit. You distracted me, Victoria. It's your fault. She didn't want me to win. She sabotaged us.
The water just got significantly darker, which for some reason makes it a lot scarier. I think this is a real bayou because it's not a man-made canal. I think it's just a bayou into the river.
There's a baby gator on this log up here. Yep. Well, he's like 2 feet, 3 feet. Hopefully 20-foot mama gator ain't here. Come here, bud.
It's such a cute little baby gator.
Okay. I don't like him not moving.
I know.
All right, we'll leave you alone. Yep. Got a good old gator and
What?
right
You go?
beside you in that stick.
Oh my gosh. This is a good view.
There's so many little baby ones right here.
They're friends. They're hanging out together. Where are they at? I see them in real life, but it's a little hard on camera. There they are. This is just the Baby Gator Cove. That's what we're calling this little bayou. Baby
Gator Cove.
Baby Gator Cove. He's right over there on that log. He's just watching me. I feel like we're surrounded right now. It's our last night here. on this boat. We have to return it tomorrow. And
I have resorted to fishing with just a string, basically, a hook and a worm.
we traveled all the way back across the lake. We made it up closer to where we're gonna have to return the boat tomorrow in this wildlife management area. And we went to the end. We basically went to the end of the bayou. We took the canals as far as we could go and ended up here at this one. And we haven't seen a single other person for the longest time. It's pretty cool.
And the last person we saw was near the lake.
Yeah, and so we're just out here, us and the gators, and maybe some fishies.
I hope.
It's unclear. If not, I won the fishing challenge. We
Yeah,
still have to
whatever,
cook
whatever.
dinner.
Rub it in, rub it in.
You know, I mean, in life, there's winners and losers.
Rub it in.
You can't always be a winner. Some of us have to be losers.
You're lucky you ain't got nothing that floats. A cork would be nice.
Oh, I think we're gonna make, what are we making for dinner? Meatballs, burgers, sausage and peppers.
Why we got so many options, first of all?
This host stocked us up with stuff. We have so many options for dinner. Let's go cook some dinner. Something. We're cooking something
catching
for
us dinner. You don't
Yeah.
start until I catch it, okay?
We're gonna starve. All right, it doesn't look the prettiest because I cooked it all together and Craig put hot sauce on his, so it does look pretty hot.
Hot. It's good. Whew! Dadgum. I mean, I'd eat it. Feels a little cooler. Got a fish, but he's hung up. I don't know what to do. He's tangled on the rope. Oh, I think he's swallowed it.
Oh, look at your cute little catfish. Gone. Oh, bye, fishy. You didn't say anything. You didn't want to tell your fishy bye?
No. I didn't know I had him. Yup. Slimy. He's slimed on
Well,
me.
we both caught a fish, I guess. But I
Okay.
still won because mine was
Thanks.
bigger.
Thanks. Did you get
No,
wet?
I don't want any more. All right, y'all know there's no way we could just have a relaxing few days on a boat, you know. We had to go and kill the battery, and now the anchor button doesn't work, so we got to
Yeah.
pull the anchor up by hand.
Yeah, don't be like us. Make sure you got enough power to pull your anchor up in the morning. But
Probably more important than charging our phones, but you know, priorities here.
yeah,
Priorities.
yeah. So unless you want a good workout in the morning,
Hey,
do
you
a
know
little
what? We
better.
haven't got as much of a workout as we normally would want to because we've been on the boat. So this is about to be it. This is about to be our workout.
We're gonna see. I hope I can get it pulled up. It's pretty heavy.
Oh, there you go. Strong man Craig.
It's
To
heavy.
the rescue. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, my back.
Did you lift with your back?
Yeah, I told y'all that's how you're supposed to do it. You lift with your back and save your knees. I'm pretty sure. Yeah?
No.
No? Yeah.
Well, fortunately or unfortunately, I guess that means we can head back now because we got the anchor up.
That's right.
It's been fun. I've enjoyed it a lot.
This has been a great trip. I highly recommend it. If you're in Louisiana and you want to experience the Cajun country of Louisiana and the bayous, this is the way to do it.
I'll put a link for where we stayed at in the description below because I don't think there's many houseboats that you can actually drive around
No.
like this. It was pretty cool, and I don't know. Would you guys like to see us do an extended trip in a houseboat type thing? Let us know. Now we wouldn't, stay in one place like
No,
this.
it'd have to be a river.
A
Travel
longer
a river
trip.
or something. That'd
Yeah.
be pretty cool.
It would be pretty neat. Let us know in the comments. But for now, we are headed back to the Class C so that we can
One
continue
thing,
on.
I will say, if you do rent this, he has a dinghy boat, a small, I don't know, it's like a little John boat or something.
Yeah.
Definitely would go ahead and just
add that
if you can, because it will make going around and exploring much easier. If you're into fishing, it will make fishing a lot easier, because this can't really fit so many places. But yeah, it is definitely fun and worth it.
We really appreciate all of you for joining us. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't get to do adventures like this and then share them with you guys.
No.
So
It's awesome.
this is crazy that it's our life, and the next era of our life in this Class C is about to be epic, I think.
It's going to be fun. So if you haven't clicked the subscribe button, please do that and give us a thumbs up. I can assure you that we're about to have plenty more adventures. I know if you've watched us rebuild this Class C, you got to click the subscribe button just to see if this thing's going to make it through our trip.
So we have so many miles ahead in this thing, and if it makes it, wow. I have faith in it.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I'm excited to see what happens with it. But thank you guys for watching and subscribing. It means a lot to us.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.